Sophie Ridge took Nicola Sturgeon to task over her plans to lead an independent Scotland, as the Sky News host pointed to her failures in power. Sophie Ridge tore into Nicola Sturgeon's hopes of leading an independent Scotland ahead of the upcoming May elections. The Sky News host pointed to the SNP's record in government as she reeled off a number of Ms. Sturgeon's failures in power. At one point, Ms. Ridge told Ms. Sturgeon to just look at the facts. Ms. Ridge said, "I've been keen in this interview to look back at your record in government because it matters. You are asking the Scottish people to trust you to lead an independent Scotland. You are clearly an exceptional communicator and have strong approval ratings. But just look at the facts, record drug deaths after 14 years of an SNP government, still big inequalities when it comes education, the highest rate of care home deaths from COVID in the UK." Ms. Ridge asked, "Why should people trust you to lead an independent Scotland?" Ms. Sturgeon struggled to respond, as she took responsibility for the scale of the drug crisis in Scotland. She added that there had been big improvement in education, although inequalities remain. On care homes, Ms. Sturgeon said, "Sorry, Sophie, the number of care home deaths is far too high and it shouldn't be a statistical competition. I have to challenge that. The number of excess deaths in care homes in England has been much higher than in Scotland. We have recorded more of them as COVID deaths." Later in the interview, Ms. Sturgeon accused Alex Salmond's Alba Party of jeopardizing Scottish independence by attempting to bulldoze forward in a way that is contemptuous of the voters. Nicola Sturgeon promised to provide a transformational increase in NHS funding if the SNP wins the election. Speaking as she launched the SNP's manifesto this week, Ms. Sturgeon said frontline NHS spending would increase by at least a total of £2. 5BN, the SNP leader repeated her call for an independence referendum to be held within the next parliamentary term. The manifesto also promises a £10 billion investment program in NHS facilities, and a minimum 25% rise in mental health spending. Earlier this week, the Scottish First Minister became flustered during an awkward interview over Scottish independence. A Channel 4 News reporter confronted the SNP leader on its economic cost, prompting Ms. Sturgeon to claim all the forecasts were completely out of date. Viewers branded the interview a complete car crash from the SNP's perspective, pointing out the party leader appeared to become flustered even by a gentle interview.